Well, I'm going to air this out to start. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. The LSU rookie with the pick. And he brings it back for the pick six and the Atlanta touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. After the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. That's him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing off the play fake. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Pass kick point to Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready? 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Ready?
Dropping back to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Here's a throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about his 3rd down. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. It's Nix out of the pistol. His first throw is an interception. Picked up by Terrell Bernard.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger man in the future.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Let's go now. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Ooh, not much time to adjust, but he catches it still off the tip. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down. Throwing it again here. On the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Got ready.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Got ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Falcons are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
Well, trading picks already in the opening quarter. I know these two coaching staffs couldn't agree on much down there. But both of them would be very happy to see some cleaner football. This keeps out turnovers are more than likely going to decide this outcome.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Try and get in to Nico Collins. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a Falcon first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Escapes the pocket. This is Prater. He's got it downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Over set. Ready.
Nix, quick out line, complete. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Over set. Ready.
Looks getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Damian Sherwood on the tackle. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 6-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score.
Over set. 10 hit. Ready. 180. Return. 2 to 12.
Here's a look for Nix. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 on the play.
3rd and goal. Here's Nix. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
From the 5-yard line, looks like they're going to try it here on 4th and goal.
Captain. Over set. Ready.
Watch the motion. Go get him. Go get him.
180. Throw.
They're going to try to throw for it. Oh, they got an interceptor on the goal line. And the Bills take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
Ready.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Viking, MC. Sandy Lions.
Oh, it's intercepted in their own end zone. And he brings it back with a pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away their last drive, it seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ass Payton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success.
Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Falcons getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Hey, captain.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Caught at the 10-yard line. We might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Bates down for the point after. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Bills nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Headed out right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Working now from the gun. He's got it downfield near the edge. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready?
Sticking to the air here. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
We'll go with a design keeper. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. 4th down, pass coming. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, oh, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 target, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll work against the blitz. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment, made it the perfect time for the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now.
Throwing now off the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that it gets a good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here we go. 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
So a tough 3rd down upcoming. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
4th and forever coming up.
Mustang, Deputy. Cowboy 80, 19 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They're going for this. Look at that power, deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On my set. Ready.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense holds it. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That's to Reed again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
On my set.
Working inside the red zone. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Ready. Trap goal 80. Let go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they pick him off again. And the Falcons get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Moving like 10 through 11. 10 through 11. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Completes this one to Krabs. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is caught inside the 15. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
19, 18, Hawk 70, Hawk 7, 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 50, trap 50.
From the red zone on 1st. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get their first points of this game just before halftime. Keon Coleman, the touchdown.
Kicker on for the point after.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills cut into the lead by another point.
Bills 7.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Danny Gray to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. He has a man downfield. It's Collins. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Gray now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Bombers. Oh, my son.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got to try.
Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Huddle. Oh, my son.
Here he goes, third and long. And almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Now come out throwing. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. It creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Let's go.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down.
Here we go. Set. 19, Panther 11, Panther 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Back to throw. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point of this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They're going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
So after we saw fourth down last snap, now we've got first and goal. Next, Cook out wide, complete. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons keeping the pedal forward and adding 6 more. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons continue adding on to that lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10.
Panther 60.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's good for Bills. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been throwing for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Mustang 19. Go.
Back now, pressure coming. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's fourth down.
Fourth down, pass coming. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Completed over the middle. The 40. Here he goes again. All the way. That's an Atlanta His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons tack on 7 more to their lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They're going play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
They kick the running back in motion. They'll work against the blitz. No, they get him yet again. And the Falcons take over as he ties the single-game record with 4 interceptions.
The Falcons take over.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him in this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Hold my set. Ready. Ready. Return.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Brought in inside the 20. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
Play action with Nix. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Right for you. Ready. Ready. Return. Motion, motion.
On the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Here we go,
Looking quickly here.
Number 8, Kyle Pitts. That's a gain of 6. Makes it
3rd down, give to Robinson. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Hold my set. Ready. Ready. Return. Away, away, away. Away, away, away.
Here we go on 4th, Nix. Guess who? Pitts has another. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the lid. zone drop, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Pass play now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
Oh, my son! Ready?
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Pass is caught in the 9. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Falcons football, and they hold a commanding advantage in this one. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Oh, my son! Ready? Ready, my son!
Nix from the gun. Brings it in. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons are running them out of the building. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 6th of the game. That's the first NFL player to catch that many in one contest. Wow. Bates tacks on the extra point. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
73, Bills 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Give now to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
You know, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
79
Gain of 22 yards. And the Bills 1st down.
80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills take 7 points off the deficit.
73. Bills 14.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Terrell Bernard.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Get it. 19 strike, 19 Lions. Ready.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Bronco 80, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Check, 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 check. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Desperation time here on 4th. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Quick throw into the hands of Ingram. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Ready. Go, go, go.
On third down, here's Nix. He's got Prater for the completion. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
And the Falcons, first down. First down and goal to go.
Huddle, huddle, huddle. He's checking. Crash. Olay.
From the red zone now. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons throw 6 more on the blowout. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
The kicker on for the
Ooh,
point.
baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10.
Count to 60.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Let's go now.
Running this one left. Now he's past the 25. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
First down, Bills.
Get it. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 5 on that carry. Bringing up second and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
They'll run now on second down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
Back now, pressure coming. Brought in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll try and punch it in. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Ready. Cougar 19. Panther 60. Ready.
He gets it again. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3.
Faster.
Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Go.
4. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Bills putting up points in a game decided. Well, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Oh, my son.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. We're going to pass it here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game, and I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Airing it out to start this drive. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
19. Here we go. 10 to 11. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Set. Hurt. 19 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Warriors 70. Steady.
I'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Falcons get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Oh, my son. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long.
Ready. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's loaded another one up.